Je suis, yo soy, watashi wa nanun, ego sum. I am Chris, and this is Chris in English. And today, I want to know, who's your favorite writer? Yeah, I want to know, who's your favorite writer? Do you like reading? There's gotta be a book that you like. Even a book from your childhood, a book from your teenage years, maybe a book you're reading now. But who is your favorite writer? Why do I ask? Well, today, they announced the winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. Of course, I'm going to teach you a word of the day. We're going to talk a little bit about election news and the debate last night. And today, we have set phrases that talk about disbelief. What phrases can we use when we want to tell someone, I don't think you're telling the truth? Which is something that we do a lot when we watch politicians debate. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing very well. Happy Thursday, also known as Friday Eve. Those who have been in my classes, you know what I mean, Friday Eve, the day before Friday. Some people prefer Saturday, but I think Friday is the best day of the week of them all. Some people like Saturday, but all day Saturday I keep thinking, oh no, tomorrow's Sunday. And on Sunday, I keep thinking to myself, oh no, tomorrow's Monday. And Monday sucks. So, happy Friday Eve, everybody. Let's get to it. The 2020 Nobel Prize for Literature was announced this morning. I woke up for it. It was pretty early. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning they announced this thing. San Diego time, of course. This year, I'm happy and proud that the prize is going to an American poet. An American poet. So congratulations to Louise Gluck for winning the 2020 Nobel Prize for Literature. I'll be honest, I had not read any of the works of Miss Gluck before this morning. But according to the Nobel Committee, Anders Olsen, the chair of the committee, said that Gluck's voice is candid and uncompromising and signals that this poet wants to be understood. That's a good thing. She has humor and biting wit. Those are good things. Yeah. And here's the long quote. Even if her autobiographical background is significant in her works, she is not to be regarded as a confessional poet. She seeks universality. What a great word that is, universality. She seeks to be understood not just by her group, but by everyone. Congratulations again, Ms. Gluck. Here is one of her poems. It's called The Past. Hey, Nemo, good to see you, sir. You're just in time. You're just in time. I'm going to read a little bit, just a little bit. Don't run away. Just a little bit from this year's winner of this year's winner, 2020 Nobel Prize for Literature, Louise Gluck, poet. Her poem here is called The Past. Small light in the sky appearing suddenly between two pine boughs, their fine needles now etched onto the radiant surface, and above this high, feathery heaven, smell the air. That is the smell of the white pine, most intense when the wind blows through it, and the sound it makes equally strange, like the sound of the wind in a movie, shadows moving. The ropes making the sound they make. What you hear now will be the sound of the nightingale, chordata, the male bird courting the female. The ropes shift, the hammock sways in the wind, tied firmly between two pine trees. Smell the air. That's the smell of the white pine. It's my mother's voice you hear. Or is it only the sound the trees make when the air passes through them? Because what sound would it make passing through nothing? That is the poem called The Past by Louise Gluck, winner of the 2020 Nobel Prize in Literature. Congratulations, Ms. Gluck. But I know, Nemo, I know, you're not here to listen to me read poetry, even poetry from Nobel Prize winners. Hey, look, everybody, it's Margie Davis, a.k.a. my mom, is in the house. Good to see you, Mom. They announced the Nobel Prize in Literature today. It went to U.S. poet Louise Gluck. So congratulations, Miss Gluck. That's not why anybody is here today. Nobody wants to hear me read poetry. No. You're here for the word of the day. Yes, my friends, do not worry. I have found a word for you that you can use in the English-speaking world. And today, our word of the day is... It's an adjective. Yeah, today's word of the day is an adjective. It's not too common. I'd call this a once-a-month word. You won't hear it every day. You won't hear it every week. You'll hear it about once a month. I hope that you don't think this word is too traditional. Too traditional? Is that a hint? Is that a clue for what our word of the day might mean? Why, yes, it is, because our word of the day today is libertine. Libertine. It's an adjective, and it describes someone, always a person, who is not concerned with traditions, who is not concerned with normal, moral, and ethical behavior. Right? They are just out for themselves and pretty much out for fun. Libertine. Someone unconcerned with tradition and morality. Here's a sentence for you. Many people are unsure of President Trump's libertine attitude towards leadership. Some people think the president's attitude towards leadership is not traditional. Some people think his attitude towards leadership is not moral. Libertine. Yeah, that's a great word. It's an adjective. Here's one more sentence for you. Oh, here's your spelling. Libertine. Libertine, an adjective which means unconcerned with tradition or morality. The man says he does not like traditions, but I think it's just an excuse for his libertine behavior. Yeah, he doesn't want to follow tradition. He just wants to go out and have fun. So he says he doesn't like traditions, but he just wants to have fun. Libertine, that's our word of the day. Mighty, mighty! Good to see you. I'm glad you're here today. Happy Thursday, also known as Friday Eve. Our word of the day today is libertine. Libertine. It's an adjective, and it means unconcerned with tradition and morality. If you would like to learn more about the Nobel Prize, if you would like to learn more words of the day, please visit the website, ChrisinEnglish.com, where you can learn a word of the day every day. Go to the reading section and you can read 4 interesting, new, different facts every day. ChrisinEnglish.com, a great place to practice your English. Hey, did anybody besides me watch that debate last night? Wow, that debate. That was, oh my goodness, that debate last night, that was so boring. It was terribly boring. Nemo has a sentence for us. Thanksgiving is the complete, adjective complete, the complete opposite of a libertine event. Very good, yes. American Thanksgiving is a very traditional event. Yeah, it's about food and family and football. The 3 F's. The 3 F's, food, family, football. Lots of tradition for Thanksgiving. It's not libertine at all. All right, we might drink a little too much wine with the turkey. Yeah, and oh my goodness, that debate was so boring last night. That was so boring. Both candidates did okay. They did well. Nobody made any big mistakes, which was really the only thing that could have gone wrong last night. Somebody making a big, terrible mistake. But here's the thing. Last night's debate did not change the dynamics of the election. Yeah. Mike Pence, Vice President Mike Pence, he had to shake things up. He had to change the dynamic. He had to do what we call move the needle. And he didn't. The needle did not move. So nothing really changed. He did everything right. He spoke past his time a lot. I kind of didn't like that. But even so, he didn't move the needle. He didn't do what he had to do. Senator Harris, she did what she had to do. She explained why she dislikes the Trump administration and how she thinks the Biden administration would do better. Yeah, but even that, it wasn't exciting. No fireworks. The question everybody is asking this morning, of course, is who won the debate? Who won the debate? I know the answer. Who won the debate? The fly on the vice president's hair. If you look at the news, if you watch news today about the debate, you will see a picture of the vice president, Mike Pence, and his pure white hair. And sometime during the event, a fly, a black fly, landed on his pure white hair. Now, the vice president was talking when this happened. And he was saying something. Maybe what he was saying was very interesting. I don't know. Maybe what he was saying was very important. I couldn't tell you. Because the whole while he was talking, the only thing I could do was look at the fly on his head. Poor guy. So, really, I gotta tell you, that's probably the most interesting thing that happened in the debate last night. A fly landed on someone's head. The next debate is next Tuesday, maybe. It's supposed to be between President Trump and Vice President Biden. There's some news today about changes to that debate because of the president's coronavirus diagnosis and the president saying maybe he doesn't want to do it now. I don't know. We'll see. And we'll talk more about that tomorrow. That's our election update. You remember him from yesterday, I hope. What do you think? Does it look like me? Can you tell? This is my pumpkin, my Halloween pumpkin. And really, this is our Halloween pumpkin because I need your help. My pumpkin needs a name. Every year for Halloween, I like to give my pumpkins a name. That way I feel very guilty when I stab him with a knife. Maybe not him, maybe it's a her. It's up to you guys. What name should we give this pumpkin? Which, Nemo says he still looks scary, but which one, Nemo? This one or this one? This or this? I don't know which one you're talking about, Nemo. Which one looks scary? Here or here? I don't know. But a pumpkin needs a name. What name do you think our pumpkin should have? This week, I am going to take suggestions for naming the pumpkin. All this week, all next week. And on Friday, the 16th, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, I will announce to the world the name of our 2020 Halloween pumpkin. Ooh, excitement, adventure. Do you want to play? Do you want to participate in the naming of our pumpkin? Please, you can write your suggested name right here if you want. Or you can send me an email, chris@ChrisinEnglish.com. Or you can wait till we're posted on Instagram and leave a comment there. Or you can wait until we're posted on YouTube and you can leave a comment there. Please, the pumpkin, it's not for me. Don't do it for me. Do it for the pumpkin. And of course, on Friday, October 30th, the day before Halloween, we're going to carve this guy together. Make sure you're here for that. All right. We got another thing here for everybody. I watched the debate last night, and I did not believe everything that the politicians said. We should never believe everything that politicians say. Even the ones we like, we shouldn't believe everything they say. So, I found for us today 10 phrases we can use to say we don't believe someone. What can we say when we don't believe someone? Here are 10 phrases for you to try out. Yeah, right. Yeah, comma, right. Someone says something and you don't think they're telling the truth. You just look at them and you say, yeah, right. And what that means is, I don't think what you're saying is true. Now, we're saying right. The words themselves might sound like we're agreeing with them. So pay attention to that intonation. Yeah, right. Because intonation carries information. And so by changing our intonation, we are communicating to our listener, we don't believe what you're saying. Yeah, right. You're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding. Is a phrase that we can use when we want to say we don't believe what someone is saying. You're kidding. No, it's true. That's a phrase we use. Here's one a lot of students know, but I love this one. You're pulling my leg. You are pulling my leg. If we say someone is pulling our leg, what we're saying is, again, you're not telling me the truth. You're trying to play a joke. You're trying to play a trick or a prank. If we say someone's pulling my leg, we don't mean that they're lying to us to harm us. We're saying they're trying to pull a joke on us. But still, what they're saying is not true. You're pulling my leg. That's a bit of an exaggeration. That's an exaggeration. That's a bit of an exaggeration. An exaggeration is when we take something and we make it bigger than it actually is. You know your friend who likes to go fishing? And every time he goes fishing, he tells you about that huge, giant fish that he caught. And then when you saw the picture of the fish, it was really only about this big. It was an exaggeration. That's a bit of an exaggeration when we make the truth bigger than it is. Another way to say that same thing. He's stretching the truth. To stretch the truth means we take something that is true. We're not saying something that's not true, but we're stretching the truth. We're making the truth seem bigger or different than it really is. We stretch the truth not when we tell a lie, but maybe when we hide information. To stretch the truth. Hey, Cindery, good to see you. Today we're learning phrases for disbelief. Phrases we can use when we want to say we don't believe what someone is telling us. Stretching the truth is one of them. He's not telling the whole truth. Let me spell whole for you. W-H-O-L-E. Complete or total. He's not telling the whole truth. In the American justice system, when we're in court, maybe you've even seen this on TV. When a witness is on the witness stand and they have to place their hand on a Bible and they have to promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. The whole truth means complete and total. If we say someone's not telling the whole truth, we mean something that they're saying is not true. We're getting a question. Here's a question from Nemo. Chris, was there any president in history who changed or revolutionized big things or rules that he promised in his election? Yeah, as a matter of fact. I guess the president who made some really big changes, you could look at FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who was president during something called the New Deal. The New Deal was a collection of programs. It wasn't one program. It was a collection of programs put together to help America heal after the Great Depression. It brought us things like Social Security, minimum wage, unemployment, government-insured bank accounts. So to get America out of the Depression, we had this New Deal overseen by President Franklin Roosevelt. And it was a huge change. It was a promise he made during his campaign. It was a promise he kept during his campaign. And it was a huge change to the way we did business here in the United States. President Obama promised to change America's healthcare system. And now we have Obamacare, also known as the ACA. That was a huge, huge change in the way the United States operated, especially the way we operated our healthcare. So it does happen, Nemo. It does happen that presidents can oversee big changes in government. And it does sometimes happen that presidents keep their campaign promises. Number 7. She's being economical with the truth. To be economical with the truth is another way we say that someone's not telling the whole truth. Maybe they're not telling a complete lie, but they're not telling the whole truth. They're saving some truth for later. Just like we save money for later, being economical with the truth means we're saving some truth for later. Or maybe not for later. Who knows? This is probably my favorite one from this list. The story's a little fishy. F-I-S-H-Y. Fishy. Fish is a noun. Add Y. Suddenly it's an adjective. Fishy. If something's fishy, we mean it's not quite right. It's not fully authentic. Something is wrong with it. Ooh, a white lie. Nemo's asking about a white lie. A white lie is a lie. First of all, it's a lie. It's something that's not true. But it's the kind of lie. Hey, LA, good to see you today. A white lie is the kind of lie we use, not because we want to be mean or help ourselves, but because we don't want to hurt someone else. Nemo, if you went to your friend's house and they cooked you dinner, and if it was the worst dinner in the world, you would still say thank you, it's good, right? That's a white lie. Right? Saying thank you and I like what you made for me. It's a white lie so that we don't hurt our friend's feelings. When your girlfriend comes up to you and says, Nemo, do I look good in this dress? There's only one answer, Nemo. And sometimes the answer is not the truth. Sometimes the answer is a white lie. I hope, for your sake. Fishy is a word we use to show that something's not quite right. Something's a little bit off. Something's not truly authentic. Fishy. It's probably my favorite of these phrases. It's a little fishy. My favorite of these phrases from this list. We got 2 more here. We said fishy, not quite right. Just a little bit off. Maybe a little true, maybe a little false, but we don't know how. Number 9 is, that's an outright lie. Outright lie. An outright lie is when something is totally and completely not true. Hey, Nzi, good to see you today. Something's totally not true. And someone's saying it so that they can help themselves. Well, it's an outright lie. There's no good reason for it. It's totally selfish. It's an outright lie. Nemo's saying he jumped right out through the window. No jumping, Nemo. No jumping. Stay safe. Unless someone's coming to you and they have coronavirus and you need to escape them, and to escape you jump out the window, that would be okay. I want you to stay safe. Our last one. If someone is telling you not one lie, but lie after lie after lie after lie. Oh my goodness. Well, we call that a pack of lies. You know, a pack of cards, a deck of cards, a pack of cards, a pack of cigarettes, a pack of cookies. Yeah? It's a pack. So a group of something can be stored in a pack. If you have a lot of lies, you have a pack of lies. These are all phrases that we can use to say we don't believe what someone is saying to us. Yeah, right. You're kidding. You're pulling my leg. That's a bit of an exaggeration. He's stretching the truth. He's not telling the whole truth. She's being economical with the truth. The story is fishy. That's an outright lie. That's a pack of lies. And those are our phrases for disbelief. Anybody have a question? I love questions. You can ask me a question about these phrases. You can ask me a question about other phrases or English or grammar or vocabulary. You can ask me questions about the United States or about the world or the solar system or the galaxy or the universe. I'm a teacher. Maybe I have the answer. Anybody have any questions for me? Tomorrow, I'm excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, and that means it's Friday Fun Day. That means we're going to have fun with words, fun with language. We're also going to have the Williams Sports Report. Make sure you're here for that. Hopefully he'll have some good news for us about the playoffs, just like he did last week. All right. Any questions out there? I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I had a good show. We're going to have a great show tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. If at any point you have questions for me, please leave a comment after I post this Instagram. Leave a comment, direct message me, send me an email, chris@ChrisinEnglish.com. Please tell me what you think the pumpkin's name should be. Peter, Paulette, Petunia. It doesn't even have to start with a P. I don't care. All I know is this. My name is Chris. I love you all. Go away.